You've heard them singing, let's hear them chatting. What have they been up to, and what more fun can they throw our way? Dapper Dave, over to you.
Not saying their band held the fabric of the universe together, but since their split in 2016, everything has gone to hell. Thankfully, they're back. The brand new album, Young Dumb Thrills, is out now, so please welcome two men that are young, dumb and full of thrills. It's Harry Judd and Danny Jones from McFLY.
All right, you two.
Hello.
First of all, Harry, what about that? The world started to unravel when you stopped playing live together. Why did you do that? What did you do that for?
I know. Well, apologies for that, world. But yeah, no, it was a complicated time for the band. We went through some stuff, some personal things, a couple of fallouts. Hard to try and explain in the space of 10 seconds. But we're back. That's the important thing. We actually made a documentary that was out recently on ITV that kind of gave context to the whole 3 or 4 year hiatus that we had. But yeah, we're back, and it's good to be back.
Yeah, it's great to be back. And Danny's back on the line now, hopefully. Morning, Danny.
Hey, good morning, Chris. How are you?
Very well. How are you, pal?
Yeah, really well, thanks. Yeah, like, you know what? Buzzing that, we're finally here with music out. Oh, it's been a long wait, but you know what? It feels good,
It has been a long time. Am I imagining this? Did you play more recently together than I maybe first thought? Did you play a one-off gig or something recently last year? Was that you guys?
Yeah, we did.
Yes,
we did
the O2.
Yeah.
That's right, wasn't it? That's right. You did the O2. And now you have a 2021 tour that looks like it might be taking place. Thank God for the vaccine, guys.
Yes, I know. Fingers crossed. It's been really weird this year. We were literally had like 50 shows lined up, and every single one has obviously been either cancelled or postponed. So yeah, like many other people, we're delighted to hear the positive news about the vaccine, and really hoping to get the tour done. Well, started in May next year.
All right, and Danny, how's your mum?
My mum is great, Chris. Absolutely great. She's young, free, and single.
Oh my God! What a night that was.
I mean, that was amazing.
I can't believe it was that. How many years ago is it now? 15 years ago?
That was my 18th birthday, wasn't it?
Oh, we had such a laugh, didn't we?
Where you took me out, and we bumped into Liam Gallagher and Johnny Vegas and all that. It was great.
It was great, and that was just at the local pub, because that's how it was in those days. Harry, you sounded out of breath then. Now, you're one of the fittest people I've ever met. Why were you out of breath? Go on.
Because I was just wandering down the high road with my son and my wife, and I got a call saying, Tom's busy, you've got to do the Virgin interview with Chris Evans. So I was running down the road to get to the park, so it was somewhere quiet.
Now, you've had a lot of success, haven't you, Harry, doing your own thing for a while? How good did it get? What were the most exciting highlights that you can tell us about?
Well, I mean, back in 2011, I did Strictly, and that was great. And then from that, I just, I learned to dance. So I was in a couple of shows in the West End. Yeah, it was good. But if I'm completely honest with you, it was a means to an end. Like the whole time I was really missing the band, and all I really wanted to do was a band. So yeah, we all had our own individual success, but none of us are happier when we're together in the band.
Yeah,
so.
And you're so good, you said openly there straight away. I didn't even ask you about it. You had a couple of rows and a couple of bumps in the road, and of course that happens with bands. But the great thing about bands is, if solo artists have to split up with themselves, imagine how painful that is, and put themselves back together. But at least you've got each other, and you can work a solution back together, can't you, via various parties and various combinations of people.
Yeah, it took some time, didn't it, Danny?
Yeah, do you know what it is? At the end of the day, like, it's communication and understanding how to talk on, when you need the emotional help over the professional help, and it's just all those things and balancing it out. Effectively, it's like a family that you live together, you work together, then you buy a house together. It's that type of thing. It's like everything is so intense, but it's just managing how to talk to each other and understanding each other is everything, for this band, and momentum. So
yeah, and also, you like you say, you not only did you grow up together, but you became, or you went from boys to men together, and that's not easy to do on your own, let alone in a band. And from an emotional point of view, and a psychological point of view, that is some kind of roller coaster. And you're in the public eye, and you're trying to be creative together, and you're trying to be practical and fair with each other. And it's not easy. But the great thing is, this is McFly Take 2, and you still in your early 30s. Now I'm tempted to swear at this point in the interview because that's just not flipping fair on the rest of us.
Everything you said there, that's literally it. I mean, Dougie was 15 when he joined the band. When he moved into we all moved into a house together in London when Dougie was 15. We were 17, and yeah, it's been like 17 years now. It's been amazing, but lots of ups and downs, like I said earlier, like personal things that we've all been through. And but yeah, and equally, like you say, creatively, that's another thing. It's not just friendship and business; it's the creative side that can get really difficult. So, yeah.
I get it entirely. I mean, if you bear in mind, and you know, there's many examples of this, but Ricky Gervais didn't have his first TV hit, till he was 39. You know, people didn't know who Ricky Gervais was till he was 40, really, for the second series of The Office. And you're still, you know, in your early 30s. I mean, you could be bigger than ever. Do you have a mission statement or not?
Do you know, we've always been ambitious, but our mission statement after everything we've been through is just to keep having fun. That's the number one goal, and literally, that's what we love about being a band. When we look back over our career, we don't talk about the number ones and the kind of awards and things. It's just we talk about the happy memories we've had together. So that's the most important. I know it sounds corny, but it's true.
But in a way, Chris, as well, that's kind of taken off the pressure of everything. Like Harry just said, you know, we just wanted to have the band making music. So this album is reflective of that. It's just us being happy in a studio, being creative, and I hope we've captured that, because it feels like it's got, you know, really good energy towards, you know, the future, you know.
How many children, you know, as you started off as kids yourselves, how many children do McFly now have between them? that you know of?
God knows, around the world.
6, right? They're all around the world.
Yeah, 6.
That's surprisingly few. Okay, so more work to be done there, but that's all right. You know, you've got till May before you go on the road again. I suppose. I mean, you were up to speed, ready for these 50-odd dates. I suppose you've had to sort of put that on the back burner. So when will you sort of get match fit again?
Well, we were watching our show actually.
Sorry, Danny, we've lost Harry, I think.
Oh, we've lost Harry.
Yeah, go on.
I'll carry on. We were watching our show last night. We did a watch-along on our new venture, which is the McFly Total Access, and it was amazing to actually see what a McFly show was like, because we didn't see the lights, we don't see what's going on behind us on the screens when we're on stage, so it was really, really like interesting to watch, and
we're good, aren't we, Danny?
It's made us... You what, mate?
We're good, aren't we?
You cut off, Harry, so I've not a clue what
I know. Do you know what I did? I hit the mute button with my cheek.
Yeah, you got to stop
shutting yourself up.
Yeah, that's good. You got such chubby cheeks nowadays, Harry. You've definitely let yourself go. You're out of breath running to do a radio interview, and you know your chubby cheeks are putting your phone on mute. I tell you what, you've got to get yourself in shape for May, pal. Seriously, this might be radio. No, I've got to tell you, you are. I love the fact you're surprised at how good you are. You are extraordinarily good. And I presume you've all been watching I'm a Celeb with Giovanna.
Yeah,
absolutely.
She's doing really well. I mean, there's been a few things that I would have definitely sketched out about. But isn't she new? I heard a rumor last night that she's because we obviously didn't catch last night, but she's the new ringleader, the new team leader, right? The camp leader, whatever it is now.
She's the new camp leader, and she's also third favourite to win with the bookies. And the bookies, you know, usually know what they're talking about.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah. That's amazing. It's amazing. She's doing so well. I think Tom keeps saying that he's got the harder job with 3 kids at home. He keeps saying, I'm a celebrity, get me out of here.
That's funny. All right, boys. Listen, thanks for recording these tracks. I understand that the Bryan Adams cover was the first track you recorded in your new studio.
Correct, yeah. I took a little... Well, because we like hanging out there. It's just such an exciting place there for us. You know, we can record, rehearse, store all our gear, you know, there's everything we can do there. It's just amazing. And we're going to do some live stream gigs there. So I just thought, you know what better way to do our first, you know, take a little setup there and record me and Tom doing this acoustic, you know, Bryan Adams track, Run to You. And it's a big deal. It's our first ever recording in the MTA studio. So yeah.
All right. Well, listen, it's great to talk to you both again. Give my love to everybody in your gang, and that's people behind the scenes as well. Remember first time I saw you in that little rehearsal studio? That was awesome. Just around the corner from the post office.
Yeah, I'll never forget that.
Dalston. That was a great morning, wasn't it? I was like, who are these? Who the heck are these? Get them on the telly, for heaven's sake. All right, boys. Lovely to talk to you. Stay in touch.
Thank you
very
so much.
All right, you're welcome.
Cheers.